and model in the 70s and 80s, working with big name brands like Ralph Lauren and Levi's, even featuring alongside supermodel Cindy Crawford in one campaign.
When his photographer son Kasey decided to drag his dad into the digital world, copying his favourite shots decades later, the results, well, they became a massive hit on social media. The iconic supermodel even returned for a second shoot. And Kasey and Buzzy join us now from LA and Hawaii. Morning, gentlemen. Kasey, let's start with you. What inspired you to pull out Dad's old pics and recreate them in this fantastic way?
Yeah, so my dad is actually the one that got me into photography. Growing up, he always had a camera and was documenting me and my brothers and making little videos and things, so it's been something that's really natural for me. And a couple months ago, I was on Oahu with my husband. We were visiting my dad, and I had seen some TikToks of people recreating old photos, but they never were really that close to the original. So I came up with the idea, why don't we do some pictures of my dad and really try to recreate them exactly as close as possible to his older photos. And he has so many great modeling pictures that it just was really easy. Yeah,
it really helps, doesn't it, when you've got such terrific original material to work with. How did you get Cindy Crawford to jump back in on the action?
So after we saw how amazing the first TikTok did and everything on social media, how big of a deal it was, we wanted to do a part 2 and continue the series. So we started looking through other old photos and came across these ones with Cindy and just thought like how epic it would be if we could get her to jump in with us and do a part 2. So we reached out to her on social media and she got back to us and said that she was super into it, and that's how it happened.
Imagine getting a reply from Cindy saying, yep, I'm up for it, I'll be there. That's just phenomenal. Hey, Buzzy, when Kasey came to you and said, look, I've got this idea, what was your reaction, and did it take a little bit of convincing?
No, it was easy. I mean, I love being photographed. So it was fun. Yeah, to work with my son, it was no hesitation. I jumped right in.
35 years since that original photo with Cindy? I mean, that must have been just a real hoot catching up again.
Yeah, you know, I've seen her a couple of years ago in LA. She did some fundraiser thing, and I was there. So, but yeah, I hadn't worked with her in a long, long time, so it was really great to catch up. And she's been the American supermodel from when I met her till now. She's still so. What an iconic model, and to get back together with her was pretty awesome.
Hey, Buzzy, you've still got the moves. You haven't forgotten your craft after all these years.
I don't know about that, but, you know, Kasey told me how to stand and what to do.
Well, Kasey, you're an excellent director. You and your husband both have massive followings online. He's also a photographer and artist. Do you ever argue over who gets to use which photos of each other and how all that plays out?
There's definitely been some times when we have a really good shot and we both want to post it. So our little rule we kind of came up with is whoever comes up with the concept and puts more work into the shoot usually gets first pick over the pictures.
Okay, well, you can have that one to yourself. Snake's not my deal. Guys, this is really terrific. Really great to see father and son working so closely after all these years together, and the shots are just magic. Congratulations. It's just a beautiful project.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
Thanks, guys.